That's what I want.
Hello everybody. I'm running way behind here right now. Sorry for the delay. But it's busy in Kelly's Bead Boutique today. Alright. Figure it out. Alright, so as you can tell, I still don't have a lot of a voice. This one has tried to kill me. Hey Deb. Yeah, no, I wish I could say I was. I'm just not. I'm not feeling good at all. But, you know, there's just a lot to do in the store, so I kind of have to come in. We're getting, lots of orders and busy, so I kind of need to be here a little bit. So I've been sort of, you know, coming back and forth a little bit. So I'm going to do my video and then go do some mailings and then the hair. I hate trying to grow out my hair. It makes me nuts. So yeah, I'm going to just do a few things and then, you know, carry on. So yesterday I probably wouldn't have done this, but I think my voice isn't too bad. It's a little croaky. So if you don't mind having a little bit of a croaky thing happening, then we'll just carry on. So yeah, I went to a wedding down in the States this weekend and I could hardly talk at all, you know. So thankfully the wedding wasn't about me, but I showed up. So that was, I think, the main thing. But, oh, what I did my glue. Okay. So I'm not going to make this a super long one because I don't know how long the voice will hold out. But so we're just going to do some quick Christmas errands today. You know, we're getting to that time and everybody's trying to think of what they can make for Christmas, for gifts or for themselves. So we'll just make some quick little things, and I think you're going to like them. They're just, you know, fun. I'm right into fun and simple. And if I got my, yeah, I think I've got everything. I'm trying to do 45 things at once today, so, oh, I know what I need is some jump rings. 1 minute. I wasn't quite prepared for this. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, okay? All right. I have a big box there full of jump rings. So, all right, so if you're here, say hi. So I've got somebody to talk to. Deb and I can sit here and chat. So Deb, I apologize. Those things did not get in the mail yet. They're going this afternoon. That's why I've got to go to the mailbox. So I put 2 in there because these ones are identical. The one I sent you might be different, so I'm going to make sure that that you've got 2 that are exactly the same. It says, hi, Carla. I didn't even see Carla pop on. If you're here, Carla, hello. Hey, Tammy. No, Tammy, not really. But, you know, I can fake it really well. So, anyway, okay, let me just open up some of these packages. And then I'll tip you down and we'll get started. So, yeah, hopefully you get them fast. Did you get the other one that I sent? Yeah, did it arrive? You know, because I never know how long stuff's going to take when I send it from Canada. That's the only lousy thing. It can sometimes take forever. So, hopefully it'll arrive soon. Okay, I'll tip you down here. Try and get you. How's that? Is that good? Not yet. Wow, that's weird. I mailed that quite a while ago. So, not very good, not promising. Sorry about that. You know, the mail right now, I've actually got one of our most important shipments that everybody has got stuff in there that they need, and it's coming from China, and it's stuck in Japan, and it's been stuck in Japan for a full week now. It's so exasperating, but you know, what can you do? That's life. So, okay, so today we're going to be using the TierraCast Swarovski Rivoli holders, and then I've got these nice Siam 12 millimeter Rivolis, whatever you call them, and I'm just going to use some GS Hypo and get that in there. And you know, when you're using your glues and your crystals, you have to be mindful of what kind you use. You don't want to use a glue that, like, you know those the other kind of glues that like the super glues, you don't really want to use those with your crystals because they can actually make your crystals go cloudy, which I've never had happen with the GS Hypo. So you have to be careful with your glues. The hardest part of this whole thing will be getting that in the end again. And then I'm just going to drop them in there. Push it down, and then I don't like to use too much. I'm just going to push them down for a second. Ginger, how you doing today? Hey, Catherine. Excuse me. Love you too, Catherine. So sweet of you. Yeah, we were having problems at home with all that sort of stuff this morning. I had no cable vision or anything this morning. I'm not too sure what was going on. So I'm just holding these for a couple minutes because I don't want them to pop out. You know, they need a couple minutes to dry, but I'm going to try and force it. So I just don't use a lot of glue. If you get too much glue and it kind of squishes up, just take a little Q-tip and put a little bit of you know, acetone or something like that, and then just wipe off the excess because I don't think it looks so nice to see your glue. So there we go. We've got our pretty little Siam, nice red crystal. Looks just like Christmas, right? And Ginger, yes. Well, you know, my voice is a little better. I'm not feeling a whole lot better, to be honest. But my voice definitely, I have one because I did not have a voice for almost a week there, I guess. I did not have a voice. So, but I'm still really run down, and I guess the good thing now is I'm sleeping. I didn't sleep for over a week because I've been so congested that I just felt like I'm drowning, and it's been horrible. So, you know, I'm feeling a little better that way now. I've actually slept 2 nights now, which is kind of a miracle. I wonder if I should do that. You know, I'm just kind of trying to, I'm thinking out loud what I should do. Jump rings, if I do it that way. No, you know what? I'm going to use a little bit of wire instead. So I didn't even need those jump rings. I'm going to change my design a bit here. So I just have some 22 gauge wire, just some, you know, cheapy craft wire. And I'll just use a little tiny bit of it here. And I'm just going to make like a little link in there. So, aw, thank you, Ginger. That's really sweet of you to say. Yeah, it felt weird last week not doing a video, but yeah, there was nothing. I couldn't even croak last week. I could softly whisper, and that was about it. So I have a 6-inch piece of chain that I want to cut in 2. So you know my little trick? I find the center, hang it there so I've got equal parts, and then I isolate that last loop, and then I just cut that loop, and now I have 2 equal parts of chain. Because if you try to lay them down and do that, you'll make yourself bonkers. So, and we don't need that, right? So, all right, so what I'm gonna do is just make a little tiny link here. I've never made these before, so we're really just kind of playing. So I'm just gonna bend away and then make a small link. We'll see how this looks. If I don't like it, I can always do a jump ring. But I wanna hang some chain off the bottom, and I didn't like the way the chain was gonna hang with the jump rings. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. Yeah, unfortunately with being sick, nothing got done in my house yet. I've got nothing. I haven't got a Christmas tree, nothing. It just, you know, it has not happened. Every time I tried to do something, I would cough. So I just thought, I'm not doing anything. Okay, so then I'm going to put on a little, I've got a 4mm Swarovski crystal, and that's their emerald, which is kind of like a nice Christmassy kind of color. And then I think I want to have the, instead of one loop, so I'm going to have one loop going one direction and the other loop going the other opposite direction, so that I can have my chain hanging properly. So I'm just going to do a little baby loop here again, but I have to make sure before I attach it, or wrap it I should say, that I'm going to put my chain in there. So I think I'm going to offset it a bit, so let me just kind of see how this looks. I'm just going to pick a little thing and see if that looks good. Yeah, so then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut that chain so that it falls the right way. And the hard part's going to be doing both of them the same. But you know, I'm pretty good. I can usually get stuff to work. Or I'll just, you know, swear a little and make it work. All right, so I'm going to cut another little piece of wire and cut this chain before I start on the next one, because otherwise I know I will get frustrated. So I'm going to hang them together like that, line them up, find the one that matches, and just cut it. Now I've got equal pieces of chain. Brilliant, huh? Oh, you got to practice your barrel knots, Catherine? Well, you know what? That's the only way that you can get better on them, is to practice, practice, practice. Usually what people do, that I have found, where they make their mistakes, is they put their leather through the wrong end of the tube. And that's usually what happens. So, there we go. So now I'm just going to wrap this up. These are more sort of like, I mean, you know, I guess they're not super, super fancy, but I thought I would do a little bit of, you know, something a little glitzier for Christmas. Now, if you wanted to make something like this for New Year's and you didn't want those Christmas colors, you could do the exact same thing, but with clear crystals or crystals with AB or black or something like that. And I think these would be a really lovely nighttime earring. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. So I don't know, should I put crystals on the bottom? They're maybe a little long. Maybe I should make them a little shorter. I think I'm going to cut those off a bit. I don't like that length. So I'm going to trim that. So I have to make sure these match now. Something tells me I cut this wrong. No, I didn't. Okay, good. You know when you're not feeling well, how sometimes the brain cells are not working? That would be me lately. I'm so foggy. That's because I'm coughing so much, I think. My brain's just kind of like, bleh. Hey, Jean, how you doing today? Okay. So are those all the same length? Yeah, so I'm going to cut one side. I'm going to cut 3 off. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then on this side, I'm going to cut 3 off. Did I actually cut 3 or did I cut it 2? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, you know, the good thing about this is I can keep cutting it and getting it to match up. We'll see if I get it close. That's a little better. I thought it was a little long, so you vote for crystals? Okay, let's do some crystals on the bottom. Okay, so I have some more cyan and I have some more green, so I'll use those. I actually have 2 pairs of variants today. I just kind of pulled these out at the last second to kind of whip up because I thought, well, 1 pair of variants is going to take me all about 7 minutes. And I know you guys like to sit on here for a little bit. Okay, so when I'm making my wrapped loops on these ones, I just want to do little itty bitty ones. So I'm going to go right down to the very front of my round nose pliers because I just don't want a lot of metal. I just want to see the pretty crystals. So you can see I've got like a little teeny tiny, just a little itty bitty loop there. And I'm going to hang that. I have to decide where I'm going to do it. That's going to be on the short one. So I have to make sure that I do them same on both. So I'm losing one of my long-term girls today, Marcy. She's leaving us, which makes me very sad. But she's going off to school to get an education, which is really nice. So I'm really happy for her. Sad to lose her because she's been here for 3 years and she's what we call our bead librarian. And if I need something, I just ask her and she knows if it's there. So I'm gonna miss her. But I already hired somebody. So that's kind of nice. I lucked out. Mercy said, hey, what about so-and-so? And I interviewed her yesterday and she's perfect, so I hired her. So now I'm gonna use one of the little green ones. So she's gonna be my full-time girl now. And I've got like 8 part-timers, so I think we'll have plenty of staff. Hopefully that'll get me to where I need with staffing. It's hard because we're so busy now. So thanks, Catherine. I will pass that along to her. Yeah, she may still kind of come and hang around once in a while, or maybe do a few things for me, but for right now, she's got to dedicate her time to schooling, and she's a single mom, so she's got a lot on her plate. So it's time for her to move on in her life, which I think is great. It's not always easy to make decisions later on in our life, right? So I know that takes a lot of courage to do that. I don't think I brought another pair of ear wires, or did I? Maybe I'll have to ask. Andrea, could I ask you to grab me something, please? I need a pair of ear wires. Yeah, this one here, I'll show you. So they're the new TierraCast ones. That's that number there. So they're not in where the silver ones are. They're around the left-hand side of it. Just one pair, please. And thank you very much. All right, so there's one done. Now I have to try and get the other one to look the same. That's kind of cute. What do we think? Kind of fun for Christmas. I think, again, like if you wanted to make something for, New Year's or something, you could do non-Christmas color earrings. And I think that would be really sweet. So thank you much. Appreciate it. All right. So let's see if I can get the other side to match. I'm going to lay it down so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to do my little connector here. And you don't need very much wire. I've just got 2 inches literally there. Just a little tiny bit of wire and a small little loop. So it's so frustrating now for customers. They're coming in and everybody's wanting things and we're out of everything. It honestly doesn't matter how many shipments I get in. I can't keep up. We've sold out of 200 strands of lava in about a blink of an eye, and all our howlites gone. I mean, everything that I've just been buying is all gone. So I got tons of elastic, so if you've been waiting for elastic, we got that. I literally bought 200 strands, or 200 containers of it. I was like, okay, enough of this. Okay, so just another little loop, but I'm gonna do it opposite to the first one because I wanna hang it a certain way so that my my chain falls on the right way. Now, I just have to have a look and see which way I want to go here. So I have to put my short one on first. I think that's my short one. And that's my long one. These just look weird, but I don't know. Maybe they'll match up when I get them on there. So when you're doing earrings, you want to try to have a mirror image, but not always, because sometimes you'll buy something that's got a stamp on it. Yeah, these are definitely different lengths. All right, I'll have to repair that. I've got more jump rings, head pins. Oh, Lordy. I thought I was doing so good. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, it's always funny when you get things that screw up. I can't make these ones any longer, so I have to make the other ones shorter.
Okay, so I'm just gonna grab.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these off the bottom and then trim these up. See, it only takes a second. That's the good thing. Okay, let's see if I can get these. I was measuring pretty good there too, wasn't I? Hey, Carlene, you can just watch me making mistakes today. I blame the flu. I'm still not feeling 100%. So I'll blame my flu. All right, so I'm gonna cut that off, and there we go. Now they're identical. So let's go with that again. See, there's always things you can do. You can always fix things, right? Nothing's ever permanent. Well, I guess some things are, but it's just a few little wrapped loops. All right, I need to have a little slurp. Today's one of the first days I've been able to drink water. I was having I couldn't drink water. It actually made me very sick to my stomach. So I was drinking tea and ginger ale, and that was about it. So I got very, very, very dehydrated. It was horrible. I was actually having Charlie horses in my shins. I've never had a Charlie horse in my shin, but that was strictly because of being dehydrated. But I've been drinking tons of tea, which is good because that, you know, that's got water in it, and I haven't been drinking black tea, so it doesn't have caffeine in it to dehydrate me further. But yeah, it's weird. I just could not drink water. I would try because I know how important it is. I'm like, oh, yuck. You like these, Catherine? All right, let's see if I can get a completed pair here. There's a couple more little. So again, I'm doing them on the very smallest end of my round nose pliers because I just want to have little teeny tiny little bits of wire showing. I want you to see the beautiful Swarovski crystal. And so we have the Siam crystals, the big Rivolis, and the Rivoli holders on the website. I could always do a kit if anybody wants. The second pair of earrings we actually have on the website as a kit. Because I just literally grabbed all this stuff, I thought I haven't had a chance to take pictures and get it on the website. But the other ones I am going to do a little kit because they're so cute. I love them. All right, so there we go. That's the modified length. I like those. Really, really those. No, not really. I have, I always say you guys probably think I'm crazy. I have a lot of funny issues with my insides. So I can't drink anything acidic. So, oh, you want a kit for those, Mary Ellen? Okay. Well, give me about, you know, hopefully I can get these on there today. I will try and get a kit together and get them on there. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Oop. Because I don't have this chain on the website, so I will do a kit. Okay, I'll do a kit for both. They'll both be on there. One's already up there. One will be up there later. I just have to put the video on, attach the video because I linked the video up so you can see how I made them. But no, I can't, Catherine. I can't drink that. So, yeah, really, it's I drink water. That's about it. But like I said, I've been drinking a boatload of ginger ale, and I've been drinking iced tea too, just unsweetened iced tea, just so I can get some fluids in me. Because it doesn't feel so good when you're dehydrated. Decaf herbal tea, Deb? Yeah, when I was at my girlfriend's house yesterday, I don't know if you guys have, is David's Tea in the US? I'm not sure. But we have David's Tea here, and she had this, I don't know how you call it, is it rooibos? Rooibos cinnamon chai tea, and I'm not even a fan of chai teas generally, and I'm allergic to milk, so I don't like an actual chai tea. But I tried this and let it steep quite a while. It had, oh my gosh, I drank almost an entire pot. It was so good. Oh, well, maybe it is just a Canadian thing, but this tea was, oh my gosh, it was so good. What I normally drink, I go down to Bellingham once a year to Trader Joe's and get their Harvest Blend, I think it's called, and it's a you know, a spicy kind of blend, and I absolutely love it. And I buy about 20 boxes because you can only get it once a year, and that's what we drink in our house. Okay, well, you can see, even though with my little boo-boo, how fast those got put together. I love those. I'll put them on after because I'm gonna totally wear those. I love them. Hey, that was a pretty good little pull those ones out of my hat. Okay, pair of earrings too. And then I'll get a picture of these and get them up on the website. So the second pair I think are $12.99 for the kit, and these ones will probably be comparable. So they're not super expensive. I don't put a lot of extra charge for us making the kit. Just, you know, $1 or something for having to, you know, my staff having to do that. So, oh, David's is owned by Starbucks. Oh, okay. Thanks, Catherine. I'm not, you know, I don't know all that stuff. I just have tea when I go to people's homes, I guess, once in a while. So, okay, so for this one, we're going to start off with a head pin, and I'm just using a 22 gauge head pin. And then I've got these little pearls. They're just a little white glass pearl. We just got them in. I've got a whole new selection of glass pearls, and we've got some on the website. So they're just a glass pearl that's really inexpensive, 15.5-inch strand, really good quality. On they're put on cotton cording, so they're beautifully strung, and they're $2. So pretty good deal. Okay. So I'm just going to make a little teeny tiny loop at the bottom. I don't want to have much of a loop of anything because I don't want these hanging very low. So I'm just going to wrap this up and make, like, it is the tiniest. See how little it is? I'm just making the smallest of loops. Now this is actually a Tierra cast pattern, so I can't take credit for it, but it's just so cute. And I saw it and I went, okay, I have to get all the parts. So I've had these parts for a while. And I was going to do a little make and take at the store, but with the staffing changes and my illness and Christmas quickly approaching, I just went, yeah, that's not happening. Okay, then I'm going to take a little piece of wire, and again, I'm just using 22 gauge wire. So I'm just going to bend away. I just have to make sure I remember what the heck I'm doing. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't want to bend away down there. No. I'll get another piece because that's going to have a kink in it now. I forgot what I was making. Okay, so I'm going to make it a little bend sort of towards the end there. Because you have to leave a little bit of a tail, and you'll see why in a minute. So again, I'm going to do just a little teeny tiny loop. So I'm going really low down on the end of my round nose pliers and just going around. And this one you hardly see, so if it's not a perfect one, it's okay. So now I'm going to take that little loop and I'm going to put it into this loop. So just pop that in, okay? And then I'm going to wrap this loop here. And I'm just going to maybe wrap it twice. Normally I'm a 3 wrapper, but I'm just going to wrap that twice. Don't need a lot of wrapping down there. Now these are so simple, like you can't even believe it, but they're just so adorable. Okay, and make sure that's nice and straight. So we've got a little 4mm pearl with a loop on it attached to a very tiny loop on the bottom of our stick. And then we've got these little bellflower cones. And those are I almost said Starbucks, Tierra cast. Sorry, Tierra cast people. And then they're a cute little bow. And then I've got a light cyan crystal. So look how cute that looks. And then you pop it down, and then we end up with a little dingle on the bottom. So now I want to make sure that I'm really careful when I bend this over. I don't want to, I want to make sure that's up nice and tight inside there. So pull that up nice and tight. You don't want to see any of the hardware. And then I'm going to make a little loop. I'm not going to make it super teeny tiny, but I am going to make it on the smaller side. All right, and just wrap that up. Now, when you're dealing with wraps next to a crystal, you have to be a little bit careful. They actually call for a little teeny tiny 2mm ball. But I thought, well, I can probably do this without. So now I have the parts for gold and silver, so I'll put them, I'm not going to make up a gold because I don't have time, but I do have gold and silver, so I'll have them both available. So give me a couple hours because I've got to get to the post office, but I will get those on. But you'll see how cute this looks in 2 seconds. When I made them, I was like, oh my gosh, those are adorable. Look at that. So it looks like just a little bell with a little bow there. Isn't that cute? Yes, Faye, hi. I still have that stupid bug. So, okay, so I'll do one more time here so you can see. Where is my other little pearl? Oh, there we are. Okay. It loves me, Faye. it doesn't want to leave me alone. Okay, so I'm going to make a teeny tiny wrap on that end. Just little itty bitty. And you want to try and make sure that you did exactly, that you do exactly on the second one that you did on the first, because if you don't, then you end up with one of your bells perhaps hanging a little bit lower, or the pearl, which is supposed to be like the inside of the bell, it'll hang just a little bit lower. So, thanks, Ginger. Okay, so I've got my little pearl there wrapped up, and then I need a little piece of wire. So I'm just using 22 gauge wire, and it's just a little craft wire. And now towards one end, I'm going to make a bend away, and then I'm going to make on the very end of my pliers a little teeny tiny wrap loop, so up and over and down. Rotate my plier and pull that to the back, and then I'm going to attach that through that little hole. And these are all very tiny, so you kind of have to futz with them a little bit. Okay, so now I've got that dangling on. Oh, I've got a little notice here, not now. There we go. I've got it on so that nothing's supposed to bother me, but I have things popping up. Kind of crazy. Okay, so it's a little hard to get in here to wrap because there's not much metal to wrap on, but you know, doing the best I can there. Trying to always be nice and neat and tidy. I'm not doing messy wraps today. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure that this stick is nice and straight. So I'm going to make sure, like I'm going to pull on it a few times. I want to get it nice and poker straight when it goes up inside there. So I'm going to go up inside my little bell and then pop on my little bow, which fits perfectly on there. And then I've got my light cyan crystal. And then I'm going to pull it down and make sure it's in there nice and snug. And then I'm going to just do another tiny little wrap, so bend away. And do my little wrap loop. So these ones are really great. Now, if you don't know how to do a wrapped loop, you can do a simple loop, you know, just where you just do it's not wrapped, it's just a little C bend or whatever you call it. I don't particularly like those myself. I don't find them very strong. And I kind of suck at them. I can do them, but I don't know. I find consistency is hard on those. So I tend to like to do wrap loops because I like how they look a little better. And I find that they're a bit more consistent and they hold better. So there we go. Okay, I'm going to tip you up and I'll show you the earrings. I've got my fishing lure earrings that I made. I made those so many years ago, but I still love them. Okay, so there's our little bell earrings. So cute. I'm going to put those on and see if you can have a little look. And there will be a kit, or the kit is actually on the website right now for, I think it's $12.99. Cute, huh? Really like those. They're fun. And you know, they're not, I always say Christmas, 'tis the season to be tacky, because people go a little like, ooh, tacky. But these aren't tacky, I think they're adorable. So there's these are actually pair 2 that I made. And then these ones are maybe a little more glammy. And you could do them with any color for any time of the year. But if you wanted for Christmas, I did them in red and green. For New Year's, you could do them in crystal or black or graphite or something like that. So that's that first pair. You can see with my hair, I'm loving those. Aren't those pretty? Yeah, like those. And I like them actually a little bit shorter like I made them because they were a little, you know, dustery there. So there you go. Easy peasy. I managed to do it with a voice and everything. So I'm glad I was able to come back. I hated not being here last week. I was like, honestly, you wouldn't have heard a thing. I couldn't even pantomime. I was so sick. Even the dog, she's been so like sitting there looking at me because I haven't sounded like myself until really, I guess, like today. So thanks, Donna. Thanks, Ginger. Yeah, so I will quickly take a picture of these and put these on the website as a kit. So you just go up to Facebook videos and kits, and there's one on there already, but I have to link this video onto it because it's got an old one. I just kind of hijacked an old one that's sold out now. And then I'll put these earrings on there too. So you'll be able to, there'll be 2 separate kits though. I have to just quickly price these out, but I think they'll probably be around the same price, maybe $12.99. I won't include the glue. I'll put a link to the glue, but if I put the glue in, it adds another $6. So most of you will have some kind of glue that you could use, or we do sell the GS Hypo. So yeah, fun, fun, fun. So is everybody almost ready for Christmas? It's 3 weeks away. Crazy, or less than. Haven't even really given it a thought. It's kind of in my daughter's hands now. She does it, so we don't do a whole lot anymore, but I've already been shopping for the baby. I said to her, is it okay if I give the baby a gift already? She goes, Mom, I would expect nothing less of you. I'm so bad. I just got one little thing. And I have to go find something for the girls because I don't know. I know what I'm getting them. I just hope I can find them. So anyway. Oh, you're welcome. I like being here. I sound a little funny, a little nasally, and I've made it without coughing, and I've made it without sneezing or tooting. Lately it's been sneeze and toot. Oh my God. It's been so, there's been like a musical body lately. It's been hilarious. Oh, goodness gracious. It's the human body. It does all kinds of weird and wacky things, right? Can't help it. Yep, the baby is going to make it fun. The baby won't be here at Christmas, but she's my daughter's 15 weeks tomorrow. Yeah, she's 15 weeks tomorrow. So she'll probably be sprouting a little bump pretty soon. So that'll be kind of fun. When I go over and I say goodbye to the girls, I always say, and bye-bye, baby. And then she's like, oh, Mom. I can't help it. Yes, Mary Ellen, that would have added to the ambiance, but I'm glad that I didn't because I was wondering if I was going to. I was like, oh, okay, because I cannot help it anymore. I literally have coughed myself into oblivion. My nose looks kind of swollen. Whatever. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. Let me go get the pictures of these things. I'll get the kits online, and we can get them made up for you lickety-split if you want them, and you will have them in plenty of time for Christmas. So thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me be me and be silly and laugh and talk about toots and things like that. And I hope you all have a really fabulous week, and I hope nobody's getting this freaking flu. So we'll see you in a week, okay? Take care, everybody. Love you lots. Bye.